Hello, beautiful Capricorn. I'm Lindsay from Lindsay with Love, and I hope you're having an amazing day. If you're new to my channel, I just want to say welcome. Thanks for stopping by. And for all my returning subscribers who are watching, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for every single one of you because you have all personally helped me continue to reach as many people as I can in this lifetime to hopefully inspire them and empower them to really clear out their chakra system, become a full open channel, and use universal energy to build and attract the life of their dreams. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, onto your readings. This message is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for September of 2022. And Capricorn, as always, these are general messages. So please take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and check out your rising sign and your moon sign for a more comprehensive overview of what's happening for you in September of 2022. All right, Capricorn, when I was meditating on your energy, the words, it's all okay, ... it's going to be okay, came through. Excuse me, it's all okay, it's going to be okay. And this is what the guides had me writing out. It says, Capricorn, the energy is that of sadness, loss, and possibly even grieving for some of you watching. Capricorn, we promise to you that it is going to be okay. We ask that you, like Scorpio, step back from the situation causing you sadness so you can gain clarity and a broader view of the entire picture. You see, Capricorn, perhaps it is not as bad as you think. We know your tendencies to be extra hard on yourself, and while it may serve you in certain areas of life, such as business, it can and does have its downfalls. With everything lost, something must be gained, for this is law. We love you, Capricorn. It will be okay. Okay, Capricorn, interesting message for you guys this September. Before we dissect this message, I just want to share a few of my recent client and student wins with you. I hope you enjoy.
If you're looking to get clarity around a specific subject or just raise your vibration overall, Lindsay is your girl. It's so great to work with her. She always shows up with such wonderful positive energy, and her enthusiasm is infectious. I highly recommend booking a free chakra review with her.
And Capricorn, as always, I just want to remind you I'm an energy coach, helping my students really harness their own vibration, use their internal energy coupled with the energy of the universe to create the life of their dreams, whether it's finding their partner, the right career, new business, more material things, whatever it is they desire. So if that's something you are interested in, you can click the links in the description box below. All right, so let's chat about it. Something's happening. This is kind of a sad energy. I really remember this energy hitting me during the meditation. So I'm sorry, Capricorn, with whatever is happening. But the guides are really trying to uplift you by reminding you that it will be okay. If your tendency as a Capricorn is that you're being really hard on yourself, because they have that tendency sometimes, maybe just soften up a little, right? Allow yourself to release, allow less than perfect, and don't be so hard on yourself, especially if you're going through a sadness or a loss, right? That's when we want to be a little bit nicer with ourselves. So I hope you can do that for yourself. Maybe you find some self-care ritual that you really enjoy. Maybe you go to the spa, or you light your special candle, or you put your favorite, no, rewind, we're not lighting candles around here. Put your oil in your diffuser. Let's go the more natural route, the healthy route here, the high vibrational, non-toxic route. Not to say all candles are toxic, I understand, but I prefer essential oils simply for the fact that I know they're not toxic, at least the ones I buy, okay? So let's see. They're just saying it's okay. So you may want to check out Scorpio's message. I just finished recording a few minutes ago. Because Scorpio had a similar kind of like look out from the bird's eye view to really gain perspective and clarity. So that may be something you want to go watch. And with everything lost, something must be gained. I talked about this, I want to say, in Virgo's reading. So check it out maybe. The something lost, something must be gained. It's the law. So it was Virgo for sure. Basically what I explained to Virgo, and I'll explain it to you, is sometimes we go through things and we think they're the worst thing that could ever happen to us. The worst. And I'll give you a very personal example that is so near and dear to my heart, and that is my dad passing. I thought, how do you describe the emotions you feel when you lose a parent or someone close to you, someone special to you? It's indescribable and it's painful. So I lost my dad in December of 2021. No, December of 2020, right after Christmas during COVID. It was a really tough time for my family and I. And in March of 2021, my dad and I share a birthday. 3 days before our birthday, his first heavenly birthday and my birthday, I got into a car crash. I thought I was going to die. I saw the car coming at me. I literally thought I'm going to die. And all I could do is hope to source energy, to God, to my angels, to my guides, to my higher self is, do not let me flip. Do not let me flip, because I was driving in my convertible. My top was down. And all I could think was, if I flip and I survive, the injuries are likely going to be way worse than if I stayed flat on the ground. And I didn't flip. In fact, I ended up just spinning a bunch of times. I broke a nail, like my nails, one of them flew off. And I do have some residual kind of built up energy on this side of my body, which I'm working through, which is not a problem. It comes and goes. But I know in the depths of my heart that my dad literally saved my life as an angel that day. So had I never lost my dad, perhaps I wouldn't be doing this today. And it's such a huge example, and it's such a heavy example, but it helps me to know that I have a new special angel and guide that is giving me hints along the way. And even though he's not here in his energetically physical form anymore, he is still energy and he's still here. Okay, so maybe your example isn't as challenging for you. Maybe it isn't as heavy or deep. Maybe it's something as small as you got laid off from your job. And that I've experienced that too, twice actually, in the field that I thought I was going to thrive in. It was my dream from when I was like 10 years old. And then I kept getting laid off and laid off. Well, guess what? The universe had much bigger plans for me than to work in fashion and buy blue jeans. Well, I didn't buy blue jeans, but buy sweaters and buy t-shirts and buy handbags. The dream was much larger and I just didn't know it yet. My soul wasn't quite ready. And so kind of like through those series of events, now here I am in front of this camera, hopefully inspiring and empowering as many people as I can reach to really live out their soul mission, to really sit down with their soul, to understand, who am I? You know, how can I be of service? How can I live my best life? How can I be the most healthy, wealthy, prosperous, joyful, caring, loving, passionate person? How? Right? And that's, how do you do that? By clearing out your chakra system, by recognizing that sometimes what you think is the worst thing that could potentially happen turns out to be the biggest blessing in disguise. All right, Capricorn. So I was not planning on sharing that with you. Thank you for sticking through this with me in this kind of moment of vulnerability from my heart. And if you have a hard time really finding that positivity, then what I suggested to Virgo, and I'm going to suggest to you, is to grab a piece of paper, a blank piece of paper, and write down the center of it, put a line. And on this side, I want you to write down the bad thing that happened to you. List them all, whatever bad things up to now. And then on the other side, I want you to write down, if that bad thing had never happened, what came out of it, right? So for me, if I would never have been laid off in fashion twice, I would never be an energy healer now. If my dad hadn't passed away and became my new angel and guardian, I would have never survived that car crash and be here now, right? Those are two pretty life-altering moments for me specifically. So, but you can do it with anything large or small, right? Anything. And that should help you really start to see where, even though it seems really crappy right now, you can gain some perspective and say, because I've already gone through all these bad things, maybe I'm on this bad thing, but I can see where all of these other things have created really good in my life. So these bad things have created this beautiful thing, and maybe now I'm here, but now I know something good is going to come of it. Something good has to come of it, right? This is how the universe works. So Capricorn, thank you for being here and sharing this space with me for my story about my father. I haven't really come forward and said a lot about my personal journey and spiritual journey thus far, but I'm slowly, feeling comfortable enough to release some of those stories, I guess, some life situations and experiences of mine. So thank you for sharing this space with me. And if you enjoyed this message, please comment, like, subscribe, and share. You can do one of them, you can do all of them. Either way, it really helps me continue to reach as many people as I can in this lifetime to empower them to heal themselves. Because once you gain a hold of how your own energy works, it is the most powerful and magnificent thing you will ever experience in your entire life. So Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed this message. I hope you have a wonderful September. I hope whatever it is that you're working through at this moment in time, you can gain a broader perspective and really release some of that energy. And I hope to see you back here next week.